Agent Dark, mission log 1846 hours. Last night we got a call from Cassandra DeVries. A Datadyne team have taken Daniel Carrington hostage at his private villa on the coast, and they say they will spare his life in exchange for the AI. Unfortunately, we don't have it. Daniel and Dr. Carroll were at the villa to discuss matters of mutual interest. It looks like Daniel found a way to hide Dr. Carroll inside the villa when the Datadyne hit squad arrived. Hopefully, our phony negotiator ploy will give me a chance to surprise the Datadyne squad. This time, it's not just my life on the line.
Well, it looks like negotiations have broken down.
Hey!
Alright, welcome back to Perfect Dark. It's worth noting that in Agent and Special Agent, or Secret Special, I don't remember what it's called. Anyway, the lower difficulties, you actually start up there. The cutscene's slightly different, and they drop off an NPC as a negotiator, and you have to snipe these two guards before they kill her. It's kinda cool. This guy's also the most useless person, I think, in the game. He's one of the... There's a bunch of snipers posted around the villa. This guy, however, is too far away to notice anything. Wow, that wasn't even aimed at him. If you shoot near him, he doesn't notice. He will not shoot you. There's no way he can notice you. He's essentially just there for you to shoot. Now, before we really get started, I'm just going to get one of the sillier objectives of the mission out of the way. We have to capture a Datadyne guard alive for questioning. So that guy's one of the easiest ones to do. And now that's done, so I can keep going. Oh, sniper shooting at me. This level's kind of cool. It's the one where sort of the game really gets started. The first few levels are sort of an introduction, but this is where you start realizing that something different is going on. I mean, corporate espionage is one thing, but kidnapping, torture, and threats of murder are a little bit not normal. So something's definitely up with this Dr. Carroll fellow. And we need to find out what it is. All the snipers die in one hit, by the way. So it's really easy to just peg their feet. One thing I don't like about this level is it's really hard to... Oh, I hear footsteps. Ow. It's really hard to tell sometimes when you've been noticed by people, because sometimes they can hear you on the floor above and you don't notice. And there's so many hallways and rooms that guys can just show up out of nowhere and hurt you. Yeah, something like that. You really have to be careful and keep your eyes and ears open. Otherwise you can quickly get taken down.
1, 3. God's sake.
Jeez, these guys are really taking hits out of my health. Alright. This room right here is Carrington's bedroom. Nice big bed. And a sniper rifle in the bathroom. There's actually supposed to be a body lying here. That's either one of his guards that got taken out when he was captured, I think is who it's supposed to be. But in any case, in the lower difficulties you start with a sniper rifle. In this one you have to go to that room to get one. So this is actually a new weapon, isn't it? A sniper rifle, I know I keep saying all the weapons are very general, but it's true. The sniper rifle has a huge scope on it. You can zoom in up to 30 times. and it's extremely accurate. I think this one's actually silenced, although there's no real time in the game where you would really need to be silent. Jeez. You apparently cannot hit anything. Very nice. God, I thought I shot you. Also, their snipers are dressed in purple. I don't really know why, but they're purple. Bright, bright purple. Now then, before I do anything else, our first secret weapon is right here. By blowing up this crate, we get the Devastator. Where is it? Here we go. So it's a grenade launcher. Primary fire is the basic lob a grenade, detonates on contact. Secondary function's kind of cool though. It's called wall hugger. So what happens is you shoot it at a wall and it sticks to it, and then after a couple seconds it drops to the ground and explodes. So the idea is that you would use this to set traps, but I've never found it that useful. It's just kind of hard to use, a little unpredictable sometimes. Oh, what the heck? This is what I mean by lots of different passages. This goes to the back of the villa, to the car park. There's no reason at all to go there, but the pathways exist. Now, the second secret weapon is almost impossible to get in Perfect Agent. This sniper up here, who was the guy who did the really comic fall off the edge, if you kill him within 38 seconds of the mission ending, or starting, I should say, then he drops double calypsos, which is nice, but even in the lower difficulties, it almost requires you to sprint from the start to kill him. Anyway, I'm not getting it in this run because I think I would die in Perfect Agent if I really tried to get that.
Hey, you!
Now, the main objective in this level is to rescue Carrington from the basement where he's being held. And there's a few obstacles in our way before we can do that. The snipers were one of them, but they're pretty easily taken care of. Oh, there's supposed to be a guy here.
We've got it.
The other thing is that the basement's actually locked.
If I get the
Sure that-
wind generator back online, I'll get power to the lower basement.
Right, the generator's offline, and that locks the doors to the basement. So it doesn't make a whole lot of sense that Carrington's being held down there when Data 9 should be locked out, but there it is. So what we need to do is turn on these two subsystems, the cooling and power subsystems, and then follow these conduits to where the generator is.
Come on. Come here. Why? Me?
So this is the generator. Just before I do that, you can see this is the door to the basement, and it's locked. So if we come in here, turn this on, we get power.
Joanna, it's Grimshaw. We got hackers at the villa. You gotta stop them before they get to our files.
Those hackers have to be stopped before I rescue Daniel.
So by activating the power, we've inadvertently allowed hackers to gain access to Daniel's computer terminals. And these have a direct line to the Carrington Institute, which means that if the hackers succeed, then they would be able to get everything, and that's really not what we want. So we have to run upstairs and kill these guys before they before they hack in. Also, you can't destroy the computers. If you accidentally hit them and they explode, you fail the objective. One of the best strategies is to leave your laptop gun deployed in one of those two rooms. But I find it eats up way too much ammo in Perfect Dark, or Perfect Agent. I just can't justify the use of that ammo. Oh. Let's take a quick look outside. By activating the wind turbine, this thing actually starts turning. And if you have a threat detector on the K7 Avenger, for example, it actually registers as an auto turret, which is sort of weird, but kind of cool. Now then, downstairs.
There's someone
Someone
here!
must be holding the gun.
Hey, you!
Now here in the basement they have the shock troops, so there's the guys wearing the gas masks and heavy armor. This is actually the room that Carrington's being held in, but we can't get there yet.
Target sighted.
Now this room is kind of annoying. There's wine racks everywhere, and bad guys waiting behind them. So it's a little hard to see. Get those out of the way. Now I know someone's going to bring it up, so I'll just talk about it. If you destroy every bottle of wine down here, you get a sound clip from Carrington, essentially telling you to stop goofing around. It just takes too long to do, so I'll show it off in a bonus video. But just so you know, I do know about it. Okay, so by getting this door key, this is a second entrance to that same room that Carrington's being held in. And...
Sir, are you injured?
No, Joanna, I'm okay. But those Datadyne thugs made me tell them where I'd hidden Dr. Carroll. Only I'd held out for a few minutes more.
It's not your fault, sir. I should have been quicker.
Don't blame yourself, Joanna. Dr. Carroll told me that he expected this to happen. Actually, when they recaptured him, the Datadyne team got overconfident and let slip a few facts when they thought I was unconscious. They mentioned a meeting in the G5 building in Chicago, Illinois tonight. I want you to be there, but that doesn't leave you a lot of time to get ready.
That won't be a problem, sir. So, did Dr. Carroll have any useful information for you?
Oh yes, indeed. He certainly did, and I'll brief you when you're on your route to Chicago. We might still be able to help him, even after those butchers remove his personality. He thinks they'll keep a copy of it in a safe place. About time I called in some friends to deal with Datadyne.
dun dun dun. Anyway, that's the end of this level. Accuracy's pretty bad, 55% isn't great, but I'm alive. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time when we go to Chicago, the Windy City.